Hello and what's up, bougie? So today I'm gonna show you guys how I make my U-part wigs because I've been wearing these for like years and years and years and years. So I just wanted to show you guys how I do them. So you're just gonna start off with the things that you need. Obviously, you're gonna need a wig block, but you're also gonna need a weaving cap, and this is one of my favorite ones from Dream. I get it from the beauty supply. Um, you need scissors, some needles, and with needles, you're gonna need some thread, and that's really up to your preference what kind of thread you want to use. And also just use some hair. This is the Her Extensions Brazilian Straight, and I am in love with that hair. And also, we're just going to need some pins to help us out and kind of like our third hand in this whole process. So first, this wig cap in particular comes with kind of adjustable straps at the bottom. And I kind of find that I don't really use them. They kind of just hang down if I leave them alone. When I put my hair up, they just kind of like poke out or hang down. So I like to sew them down just so that they don't get in my way, and they kind of help keep the back of the wig kind of snug to the back of your head. And so I'm gonna start sewing the first track, and I sew above those adjustable straps because having that flap down at the bottom helps when it's time to sew the wig down to my head. It just makes for an easier install. And when I'm sewing the ends or the beginning of a track, I always go through about 2 times, and then on the third time I go through the weft, but I secure it by wrapping the thread around about 3 or 4 times and then just pulling right through, and that creates a knot, and I do that about 2 times. So when I continue to sew the rest of the track of hair, I sew underneath the weft. And I'm showing you here that you can also kind of add additional security by sewing through the thread as well and kind of locking the thread around the track to create more security as far as your wefts go. But sewing underneath the track is going to give more longevity to your hair and decrease shedding. And so here I'm showing you that not only do I flip over the tracks, but when I get closer to the front, I like to stop around the temple area, and this is how I create an effect of so that the wig doesn't look wiggy on your head, like there's so much hair towards your face. So now when I'm getting up towards the top, kind of more towards past the crown area, I'm laying the tracks going forward, all the way up towards the front. And now I'm using these pins, which I've been using the whole time, but I'm showing that I'm using these pins kind of to help me out. And I'm watching Orange is the New Black on my phone, so no judgments. And I'm just starting another track, sewing through the weft a couple of times, and then I'm going to secure it like a knot, like I always do. And when I do fold over the tracks, I start them, or I sew them just like if I was ending or beginning a new track. I secure it, I do a knot, or I do a couple of knots just to make sure that it's secured down and it doesn't bubble up or flap up. I don't know which episode I'm watching, but I've seen them all, but I was just watching them again because I have no life, obviously. Okay, so I wanted to show you kind of how I'm closing in and the U is getting a little bit smaller. And from this point, I find that sometimes it's kind of hard to kind of close out the U where you want it to be. So I kind of make my woman made U part, and I just take a track and I create the U myself. So I put some pins down, kind of manipulate the track, find out where I want it to be, and then I just pin it down and start sewing. And when I get done, I'll cut that track at the top, and then I'll start filling in tracks to close up the U. I find that that's the easiest way to get the U where you want it to be and the size that you want it to be. Now, what also helps me, because sometimes the hair may come up while you're sewing, I just like to take a brush and brush down the hair just to keep it out of the way and keep it smooth down. I find that that helps when sewing down the hair. And I just sew all the way around just like you would do normally. And so one of the last things that you're going to do is I just line up the tracks and I close out the U, and then when you get done with that, you're finished, and you can just cut your U part and then install it like you would normally, and you get a glorious U part wig. This is one of my favorite ways to install hair. I love this. And so I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye.